Hello everyone, get ready to have your mind blown and your dopamine levels spiked. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects everyone everywhere right now. It's about a technology so powerful, so mind-bending that it could change how we see reality itself. We're talking about deepfakes and whether we should control them with strong rules. This isn't just some technical talk, this is about your life, your information, and the future of truth. So buckle up because this information is incredibly valuable and will give you a fresh perspective on a very important issue. Let's start our journey by understanding what deepfakes are. Imagine a world where you can make anyone say or do anything just with a few clicks. That's deepfake technology. It combines deep learning type of artificial intelligence with fake, meaning not real. So a deepfake is basically creating fake videos or images using advanced AI. This technology can swap faces, change voices, and create incredibly realistic yet entirely false content. It's like magic, but sometimes it's a very dark magic. This technology isn't just for fun. Sadly, it has been used for many bad things. For example, some people have used deepfakes to create fake adult content, featuring celebrities without their permission. This is a terrible invasion of privacy and can cause huge emotional damage. Imagine how terrifying that would be. Another big problem is the spread of fake news. Deepfakes make it even harder to know what's real and what's not. Bad actors can create fake videos of politicians saying controversial things to manipulate public opinion or cause chaos. For instance, deepfake videos were used to spread misinformation during elections, trying to trick voters. This can seriously harm democracy and trust in information. And it's not just about famous people or politics. Deepfakes are now being used in crimes. There's a scary example from China where criminals used a deepfake of a boss's face to trick an employee into sending a large amount of money. The employee thought they were talking to their actual boss, but it was just a deepfake. This shows how deepfakes can be used to steal money and commit fraud, affecting everyday people and businesses. The ease with which these deepfake programs can be found online makes this problem even bigger. Anyone can become a deepfake creature, even without special skills. Now, let's talk about the first side of this argument. Why many people believe we must regulate deepfakes strongly. The main reason is to stop the spread of harm. When deepfakes are used for crimes like digital sexual assault or fraud, the damage to victims can be huge and long-lasting. It's like a wildfire, and strong regulations are needed to put it out before it spreads too far. Once a deepfake is out there, it's incredibly difficult to remove it completely. So, preventing it in the first place is crucial. Governments and important organizations around the world are already worried. The White House and the U.S. Congress, for instance, have warned about the serious dangers of deepfakes. They believe that we need to act before things get even worse. It's a proactive approach, meaning we should set rules now to avoid bigger problems later. This is especially true for digital sexual crimes, where tracking down criminals is very hard, because they often use servers in other countries. Strong laws could give authorities more power to investigate and stop these crimes quickly. Some even argue for emergency investigations. This means that in urgent cases, like when illegal deepfake content is being spread, police or investigators should be able to start looking into it without needing special approval right away. The idea is to stop the harm as fast as possible. Like a medical emergency. This quick action could save many victims from further suffering. However, there's another very strong side to this argument. Why some people believe that strong regulation of deepfakes could actually be harmful. Their main concern is about privacy. If governments start to control deepfakes too much, it might lead to monitoring everyone's communications. This is called surveillance, and it means the government would be watching what people say and do online. Critics argue that this could be a huge invasion of privacy, affecting many innocent people. It's like throwing a wide net that catches everyone, not just the fish you're trying to catch. Another big worry is that too many rules could slow down, or even stop good technological progress. AI, the technology behind deepfakes, has many positive uses. It helps in medicine, makes our lives easier, improves education, and creates new forms of art and entertainment. If we focus too much on the bad parts of deepfakes and create very strict rules, it might stop the development of all these good uses of AI. Restricting AI development too much could mean we miss out on many amazing future benefits. Some also fear that the laws for deepfake regulation might not be clear enough. If the rules are written in a way that can be interpreted in many different ways, it could lead to them being used unfairly or for wrong purposes. This is called abuse of power. For example, government might use vague deepfake laws to silence people who criticize them, rather than just stopping illegal deepfakes. Clarity in laws is very important to prevent such misuse. So if we don't regulate deepfakes strictly, what are the other options? One idea is to fight fire with fire, but in a good way. This means developing AI counter technologies. These are AI systems designed to detect and identify deepfakes. Imagine an AI that can instantly tell you if a video or image is real or fake. This would empower people to know the truth and make it harder for deepfakes to trick anyone. It's like building an immune system for the internet to fight off fake content. Another interesting idea is to use AI watermarks. Think of a watermark like a tiny, invisible signature on a digital image or video. This watermark would contain information about who created the deepfake, which program was used, and when it was made. This way, if a deepfake is found, it can be traced back to its origin. This could help hold creators accountable and make it easier to track down illegal deepfakes. A similar idea is using digital rights management, or DRM. This technology is often used to protect copyrighted content, ensuring only authorized people can access them. Applying DRM to deepfakes could mean that only specific approved users could view or share certain deepfake content, or that it could only be used for specific legal purposes. This would add a layer of control over how deepfakes are distributed and used. Looking at other countries can also give us some clues. Brazil, for example, has banned deepfake technology during election times. This is a specific measure to protect the democratic process from manipulation. The European Union has also thought a lot about this. In 2019, they released AI ethics guidelines, which suggested strict limits on using deepfakes during elections. These examples show that governments are already trying to find ways to deal with deepfakes, often focusing on critical periods like elections, when misinformation can be most damaging. So as you can see, the debate about deepfake regulation is not simple. It's a complex issue with strong arguments on both sides. On one hand, we have the need to protect victims, prevent crime, and safeguard truth. On the other hand, we have concerns about personal privacy, the potential to slow down technological progress, and the risk of laws being misused. The path forward likely involves a mix of solutions, smart regulations, advanced detection technologies, and global cooperation. It's a challenging but crucial conversation that we all need to be a part of. Thank you for joining this important discussion. Keep thinking critically about the information you consume. Here are 50 important English words from this script, explained in Korean. Hello, 안녕하세요. Everyone, 여러분, get ready, 준비하세요. Mind blown, 깜짝 놀라다, 정신이 번쩍 들다. 도파민의 도파민 뇌의 신경 전달 물질, 스파이크 급증한 높아진. 디빙 인투에 뛰어들다, 깊이 탐구하다. 투피치 주제, affects에 영향을 미치다. Everywhere, 어디에나. Right now, 지금 바로. 테크놀로지 기술, powerful 강력한, 마인밴딩 정신을 휘게 하는 놀라운 리얼리티 현실. 딥페이크스, 딥페이크 AI 합성 영상 이미지. 촌트롤 통제하다, 규제하다. Strong rules, 강력한 규칙. Technical talk, 전문적인 이야기. Future 미래. Truth, 진실. Buckle up, 안전벨트를 매다, 준비하다. Valuable, 가치 있는. Fresh perspective, 새로운 관점. Important issue, 중요한 문제. Journey, 여정. Understanding, 이해. Imagine, 상상하다. 트레아테 만들다. Anything, 무엇이든. Clicks, 클릭, 마우스 버튼 누름. Deep learning, 딥러닝, 인공지능의 한 분야. Artificial intelligence, 인공지능 AI. Fake, 가짜의. Realistic, 사실적인. Entirely false, 완전히 거짓된. Magic, 마법. Dark magic, 어두운 마법. Sadly, 슬프게도. Bad things, 나쁜 일들. Adult content, 성인 콘텐츠. Celebrities, 유명인들. Permission, 허락, 동의. Terrible, 끔찍한. Invasion of privacy, 사생활 침해. Emotional damage, 정신적 피해. Styling your identity, 신분도용. Terrifying, 무서운. Spread, 확산. Fake news, 가짜 뉴스.